What's up, guys? Welcome to Promotech. Thanks for tuning in. Here's the thing nobody's really talking about. The Galaxy S26 FE isn't just another budget-friendly repackage. Samsung is quietly making decisions with this device that will shape how the entire mid-flagship category behaves for the next 2 years. And once you understand why they're doing it, the whole picture changes. Let's dive right into the video. So let's start where most people are glossing over, the launch window. September or October 2026. Sounds routine, right? But think about what's happening around that window. Samsung is already dropping the Galaxy Z Fold 8 series in July. That means by the time the S26 FE lands, Samsung will have touched nearly every major price tier within a single calendar year. That's not accidental. That's market saturation by design. Samsung is essentially building a wall. If you're shopping for a phone in 2026, there's a Samsung at almost every checkpoint. The FE is the closer. It's the device that catches the buyer who got curious at the Unpacked event but couldn't justify the flagship price. And here's the quiet part. By launching in September, Samsung sidesteps the holiday noise and gets clean press cycles all to itself. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is where the FE story gets uncomfortable. Slightly higher than last year. That phrase is doing a lot of heavy lifting. The FE line was born as the affordable option. The moment it starts creeping upward in price, Samsung is walking a very thin line. Who exactly is this phone for now? It's no longer a slam dunk for budget buyers. It's not a flagship. It's sitting in an identity gray zone. But here's the counter-argument Samsung would make internally. The features justify it. If you're adding a brighter AMOLED panel, stronger knock security, and a refined One UI experience, the value still holds. The real question is whether buyers accept that logic or whether a Pixel or a One Plus starts looking more attractive at that price point. Samsung is betting on brand loyalty carrying the load. That's a calculated risk. Speaking of the display, yes, Samsung always shines here, and yes, AMOLED with a high refresh rate sounds familiar. But the outdoor brightness upgrade is the detail that quietly matters most. This isn't just a spec bump. It's Samsung acknowledging that its FE users aren't sitting in controlled indoor environments. They're commuters, students, outdoor workers. Brighter panels and direct sunlight are a daily quality of life upgrade that people feel immediately but rarely articulate. Compare this to the S25 FE's panel behavior in harsh light, and the difference becomes real and personal fast. And then there's privacy. Samsung Knox getting a meaningful upgrade and tighter app permission controls signals something bigger. Samsung is positioning the FE as a trustworthy device, not just a capable one. That's brand-level messaging targeting users who feel exposed by their tech, and that audience is growing fast. By the way, if you're the type of person who cares about what's actually happening under the surface with these devices, Walverse is something worth knowing about. It organizes your tech research, tracks spec history across launches, and helps you compare devices without falling into spec sheet traps. It's not a tool for casual buyers. It's for the kind of viewer who watches this channel. Think of it as your research layer for decisions like this one. Worth checking out. Quick thing before I keep going. Over 70% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. And that's fine, but this channel isn't trying to be everyone's channel. It's for people who want the layer underneath the announcement. If that's you, subscribing just means you don't miss the next one. Here's what I want to leave you with, though, because I genuinely don't think this story is finished. Samsung's 2026 roadmap. January flagship, February mid-range, July foldables, September FE. That's not a product lineup. That's a strategy. And the S26 FE might be the most strategically placed device in it. So the real question isn't whether it's worth waiting for. It's whether Samsung has engineered this phone to convert hesitant buyers or to hold the line against competitors quietly gaining ground in the mid-flagship space. Take care and stay safe. I'll see you in the next one soon. Cheers!